The other day, my 2-year-old hands me nothing, just a handful of nothing. And she says confidently, total confidence, "Mama, here's your pita bread." And I teach improv here at the college, and I am a carb lover. So of course, I lean in and I say, "Oh my, yes, thank you, and let's get some butter." And she takes it, she runs off to her Fisher-Price kitchen, and she's gonna toast it for us. And I'm standing here in my real kitchen, and I have absolutely nothing in my hands, and I think, oh, that girl, she's a great improviser. She's better at improv and maybe life than most of us adults. And it's because she has something still that somehow, some way, we started to lose over time. And so I have two choices, right? I can say, "Oh, that's so cute," and kind of dismiss the idea. Or I can say to her, "Yes, and everything's better with butter," right? Life is unscripted. We never know what's gonna happen. We never know. We might prepare. We might prepare for a job interview. We might prepare for a first date. We might prepare for a big presentation. We might have a stage light fall on our head, and we have no idea if that could happen or not. Let me ask you a question. If you've been married on your wedding day, how many of you had it go exactly, perfectly how you planned? Raise your hand, exactly how you had it in your mind's eye. Right, exactly. We have to prepare to be unprepared. That's the backbone of improv. Preparing to be unprepared. Okay, what does that mean? That's quite a sentence there. Prepare to be unprepared. Okay, I have some tools for you, some improv tools that we're gonna use in our everyday life. And our mantra in improv, get this, yes and. You're gonna apply yes and to your life, and it's going to change things. It's going to make things so magical. Your life, your love life, the way you parent, the way you teach, everything. So, we yes and. I know there's someone out there saying, "Oh my gosh, I am not about to yes and. I'm not saying yes to everything. There's no way." I am not asking you to say yes to everything. That is not what this is. This is having an open mindset. This is inviting things in. This is being open. So I have an improv tool. First one, here we go. When you're having a conversation with someone, your kids, your parents, your students, whatever it is, you say yes and. You say yes and at the beginning of every sentence. Yes, and let's have some ice cream. Yes, and let's have some hot fudge. Yes, and we'll add sprinkles. Okay, isn't that fun? Didn't you get a little confidence, a little excitement, a little energy? That is what yes and is. Yes and is building confidence. I had this instructor at Second City, and they would always say, yes, your first idea is great, but your seventh idea, that's gold. It's expansive thinking. That's exactly what it is. And we need that in all elements of our life. So, in the business world, we hear a lot of, yes, but in our social life, we hear a lot of no, but. And in Michigan, where we all are now, where I'm from, we hear no, yeah. No, yeah. And that's the Midwestern way of saying yes and. It's just yes. It's very important how you say your yes and, right? So you have to make sure you're aware of the way you say it. If you have kids and they want ice cream, yes, and hurry up, eat your green beans so we can use that bowl. Or, yes, but you gotta eat your green beans first. Same thing, you are saying the same thing. However, yes, but is a boundary. Yes, and is an invitation. I had a friend. She wanted to run a marathon, and she doesn't work out, she doesn't run. So this is a big deal. She was gonna do it on her birthday. And she tells her partner, I'm gonna run, this is great. And he says, yes, oh, that's so awesome, let's do it, that's awesome. But you're so busy, you don't have time, do you? She didn't run the marathon. His yes, but although it was such a strong intention, he had the best of hearts, she heard no with his yes, but. So think about that, how we deliver it. Life is in chapters. We have different chapters of life. Some are thick, some are thin, some are big and little, some are messy, some are beautiful and romantic, some are heartbreaking. And I know I've been in chapters of my life where I am completely gutted and I am heartbroken and I want to hit pause. I want to hit pause because it makes me mad when I look out and I see other people smiling or laughing or having fun and I'm grieving. I want to hit pause. That's yes. That means I know where I'm at. I know my reality, where I'm at. It's not easy, but I know. You've all been there. You've all had that moment. You lose a job, you lose a loved one. You've been there. You've yesed, or at least you are now. You know that chapter. And recognizing you can't pause it, you still got to move on. And gets you out of bed. And is that forward momentum. That's what yes and is, forward momentum. So, no matter what chapter you're in life, I want you to always say yes and. Yes and. And in the messiest of ones, I want you to add a little something to it. Yes and, I can do hard things. I want you all to say that with me right now. Repeat after me. Yes and, I can do hard things.
Yes and, I can do hard things.
Oh, that was great. Okay, now I want you all to do it again. Pretend you're in my theater class and you have a lot of emotion behind it. Yes, and I can do hard things. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Yes. Take that tool with you. My improv journey started here in Michigan, and it was this little theater with red seats and white walls. And I mean, honestly, like, what else am I supposed to do during the winter months in Michigan? I learned two things. I will tell you now, I will admit to you all, I am a recovering perfectionist. You can't be perfect when you do improv. You just can't. You cannot be perfect. I accept that, and I am still working on it. The other thing I learned, where did my sense of play go? I have a good sense of humor. I literally do comedy. But, oh my gosh, where did my sense of play go? We're all born with this beautiful thing, this beautiful ability to play. When do we lose it? At what age do we lose it? At what age do we gain imposter syndrome? At what age do we fear failure? When do we define failure? When do we think, oh my gosh, that was really weird that I did that? When do we think, oh, why did I say that? At what age? I think it's middle school, but that's a different TED Talk. Kids, they're the best improvisers. Why? They're not worried. They're not worried about anything. They're present. They're in the moment. It is hard to be present and in the moment in today's society. It is hard for a handful of reasons. When you sit at a table, what do you radiate? What do you radiate? Do you look up? Are you open? Do you have an open body? Are you inviting? What do you radiate when you share a table with someone, in a meeting, in a classroom, at your dinner table? What do you radiate? Yes, and is physical. Now, when we want to be physical and in the moment, we have to listen and communicate. And there's a group of generally about 3 different people when it comes to this kind of conversation. We have people who, they don't believe that they have a lot of ideas. There's people who believe they have all the ideas. And then there's the people who kind of squash down or shut down everybody's ideas. Yes, and kind of makes the playing field equal. What it does is it makes the people who don't always share things, they have to say yes and, so they have to contribute. The other people who usually lead the conversation, they're listening. And then the people who shut down, well, that's okay. It doesn't work with yes and, you're building each other up. So, here's something I want you to try. This is another tool for you to take with you. It's similar to yes and. Next level, you're on level 2 now. You are going to have a conversation with your kids, with your spouse, with whoever it is, and you're going to respond to them starting your sentence with the last letter of their sentence. I'll give you an example. I might say, come into the ocean, Matt. And he might respond, oh, absolutely, this is fantastic. Cool, this is great. Oh no, here comes a shark. Right? Okay, so there's a whole scene for you, and that's a great tool. It automatically will make you realize, oh my gosh, I do not listen to the end of a sentence. I start thinking about what I'm gonna say in the middle of a sentence. We all do it. It's okay. There's nothing bad with it. But to be aware of it, to listen to someone until the end of their sentence, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to be challenging the first time you do it, and I guarantee whoever you're doing it with, you're going to laugh. And isn't that the whole point of this? Isn't that the whole point of this? Everything, just to laugh, to have some fun. Isn't that what we're doing? We want to do? No matter where you are or what you're doing, if you work a 9 to 5, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're retired, find a sense of play. Sprinkle it in. And you might think, oh, I'm at rock bottom. My boss is too controlling. There's no way I can have a sense of play. There's no way. There is. Because you know what you can do? You can fake a smile. You all know that if you hear, you've heard it before, right? The positive self-talk. It will rewire the way you think. It will rewire it. Same thing with your physical actions. If you fake a smile, it rewires the way you think. So, this might be the only time in your entire life, as grown adults, someone tells you to smile. I would like to have you all smile right now. Smile. Oh my gosh, this audience is gorgeous. Yes, absolutely. It changes things, right? It changes everything. It changes the tempo rhythm we have internally. It changes the way we breathe. Even it changes things. It might have made you laugh. It might have made you uncomfortable. Welcome to Improv. Improvisers live in uncomfortable moments. We face failure. That's what we do. We're improvising on the spot. We might say a joke and completely flop. We have to keep going. Athletes do it too. They make a shot or they miss it, and they have to keep going. I had a student, Brittany. She's fantastic. Oh, she's brilliant. She's so talented, so kind. I would say what she radiates at a table is kindness. But when she presents in front of her peers, almost every time, her mind would just go blank. And that has happened to every single one of us before, right? It's happened to us. It might be someone throws us off with a random question, or something they said was kind of off-putting, or maybe we weren't prepared, or maybe we got nervous. Our mind goes blank. You can share your yes and. She has a scene partner. They're on stage, and he just throws her a yes and. So they're improvising, and all of a sudden, she doesn't know what's happening. And he said, oh, yes, and don't say anything, don't do anything, because there's an alligator right there. And immediately, she went from tense and nervous and scared, and you could physically see the change in her body. Confidence filled her body. She found ease. It was beautiful. The class was laughing, and he gave that to her. He yes and her. It's becoming a verb. Yes and. How many of you are improvisers? Raise your hand if you're an improviser in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Yes. Everybody should be raising their hand because you've all been improvising your entire life. You make dinner without a recipe? Improv. You pick out your outfit? Improv. You have any conversation? It's improv. You're all improvising. You're experts. If you have a lifetime of experience, you're literally experts. So if life is unscripted and you're literally an expert, try some of these tools. You're probably really good at them. You're probably great. I invite you, understand this. Improv is not about eliminating failure. It's not. It's about transforming it. It's about being prepared for the unprepared. It is brave. It's vulnerable, it's messy, it's courageous, it's fun. It's challenging. You're already doing it. 7 days. The next 7 days, I ask you, yes and. This is your yes and week, right here. You're gonna be giving yes and to yourself, you're tossing it out to your friends, you're yes anding everywhere. Yes and. You're already prepared to be unprepared. You are. Now, you are gonna find your sense of play. You're going to find that sense of play and you're going to enjoy it. Picture my 2-year-old with her little pigtails and her fake pita bread. She was fearless. So are you. You've been there before. You were that before. You haven't lost your sense of play. You're finding it right now because you're in an improv class right now. Enjoy your sense of play. And guess what? You will not have to fake a smile. Thank you.